Hello and what is going on, guys? Today I'm gonna make a quick coverage on the labor files. Um, Also just mentioning for the channel, I will put on temporary on hold on the social issues whilst I'm doing more research into that topic so that I can make a more accurate coverage on my opinions on that. Since obviously I am mainly on the economic side and not on the social side. Anyways, let's get back to the labor files. Okay, what happened here? Well, the Labour files basically document how some members of the Labour Party, the right wing of the Labour Party, made a coup against the left wing of the Labour Party, decided to frame them for anti Semitism, kicked many of their members out of the party, whilst simultaneously making accusations of racism against these people, whilst they were the people who were racist and they were the people who were anti Semitic. If you look at this fact right here, Jewish Voice for Labour tells ERCD that Jewish people almost 5 times more likely to face anti-Semitism charges than non-Jewish members. Isn't that insane? How can you accuse somebody of anti-Semitism, when 5 times as many people who you kick, 5 times as many people who you kick are Semitic than non-Semitic or whatever? That is insane. Are Jewish? That is insane. Why would you kick Jewish people for anti-Semitism when Jewish people are the ones who get subjected to it? This is awful. This is not the way you do it. Okay? Really, really bad. I think that whatever happened here, it was not okay. And I've listened to this entire 4 hour documentary on Al Jazeera. I recommend you check it out if you are interested, but only if you're interested, because really, my 10-minute coverage most likely will give you the knowledge that you should need on this topic. Anyways, there were also some racist messages being sent about black people. Not gonna talk more specific about that. And really, what happened was a coup, an undemocratic coup. The Labour leadership in the party actually worked against the left wing of the party. Some of them even worked against the party leader Jeremy Corbyn in winning the election. They then framed him for anti Semitism, together with the right wing of the Labour Party, using the following, the Jewish labor movement, which is a Zionist organization. And they said, well, Labour is Jeremy Corbyn is anti-Semitic and all his friends because, well, they like Palestine and they want Palestinian lives to matter. Isn't that horrible? That's a disgrace. That is a disgrace. And yeah, really awful. Jewish labor movement, they should not exist whatsoever. Let's then talk about what Keir Starmer said about Jeremy Corbyn, which was funny because after doing all this, after cooing the guy, kicking him out of the party, kicking out his friends out of the party, being a complete jerk, and you're gonna continue to do that, and then he said this
Keir Starmer was asked a
about
big
Piers
question
Morgan.
today, Labour leader. Here's the question, here's the answer.
You're an Arsenal fan. I'm going to give you the names of two die-hard Arsenal fans, and you've got to choose who you'd rather sit next to: Piers Morgan or Jeremy Corbyn.
Piers Morgan.
That was quick.
That was quick.
Look at his face. Wait. Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh, he did something. He's guilty. He thinks he's guilty. But what's even more funny about this is he's actually honest. Like, I don't think he's lying about this. I mean, after framing somebody for anti-Semitism, kicking them out of the party, and all that, I mean, you probably don't want to talk to the guy. And Piers Morgan is an idiot. That guy is so stupid. So, I mean, sure. Go with the stupid people because you feel guilty because you're an evil prick. That's what you are, Keir Starmer.
That was very quick.
Anyway,
Yeah, the current
Let's
Labour
let's
leader
listen
would
to
rather
this.
sit next to me at an Arsenal game than the ex-leader of the party that he replaced.
I think he knows he's got 8 million followers on Twitter.
Well, and if you're that big a fan of me, Sakir, when are you coming on Piers Morgan Uncensored? Because it's
Exactly. Where is he? Well, no, he's always living under a rock, Keir Starmer. He's quite a coward, you know. He never stood up for the workers' rights. No, he was just like, well, Labour is supposed to be the neutral party when it comes to standing up for strikers. Oh, Labour is just neutral, just neutral. That's not what a Labour Party should be. A left-wing party stands up with the working class, not sits behind some chair and says, "Well, I'm not gonna do anything because I like big corporations," or something. I mean, look, I covered that early on with the Tory media thing, and and that they got 24 times as much funding for private companies. Why are you even trying, Keir Starmer? Why are you even trying to appeal to them? The companies are on the Tory side, and they will never help Labour. So give up on the companies. They're not your friends. They won't be your friends. And should the trade unions even send the money to the Labour Party that funds the Labour Party? If this is what we're getting, huh? We're getting nothing. This guy is just some random guy and he goes to a billionaire conference and accuses, that was even more funny, he accuses Rishi Sunak of not being there, which makes zero sense because, well, you should not be there, right? A Labour Party leader. And there was like a former Labour Party guy and he was there and he told some real facts. He said like, well, these people are billionaires. We don't like him whatsoever. Keir Starmer, completely opposite. He likes the billionaires instead. Quite awful, actually. It's quite awful in general here. What happened? The Labour files. It goes deep. It goes really, really, really deep. And there was a conference where there was an accusation of homophobia. Um, let's see if we can find it. I don't think we can see it, but anyways. Uh, yeah. So anyways, there was an accusation of homophobia by one wing of the Labour Party against the other. You can guess which one it was. Yeah, as usual, the right wing accusing the left wing, and it was false. They lied. They made it up. There isn't really any proof for them for either direction, but according to what I know, it was a lie. There's no evidence whatsoever for it being said. Most of the people who were there didn't said it didn't happen. So what a funny lie, eh? Meanwhile, in the background, they're saying racist comments to each other. Sending a racist comment between two women. They were saying like one black woman was like, "Oh well, I don't want to be with her. No, she's like weird black woman." No, no, I'm not gonna misrepresent what they said, but what they said was bad, and that should not be allowed to be said about somebody else. So, yeah, I did see something interesting here though. I want to start with the words of tribute to our late queen. Guys, stop simping for the monarchy. Labour governments have never actually truly. I mean, you don't have to be anti-monarchist just because you're part of Labour, but you don't have to be like, oh well, I feel so sorry about yada 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 yada. I don't care. She did not devote herself to the nation, the Commonwealth of the British people. No, no, no. She maybe devoted herself to imperialism in some ways, maybe to the British people, but let me tell you, if the British people is only the nobility class, then I don't want to listen to that. So, anyways, I really don't think Elizabeth was a great queen. I mean, you can't be much of a good monarch in a constitutional monarchy because you're basically getting money on taxpay. You're getting taxpayer money for doing nothing, right? So yeah, go Republic. F the monarchy. Sorry for saying that, but it is true. The monarchy not very good. So this is the kind of people who have taken over the Labour Party. The guys who are like, well, the Queen, the Queen, the Queen. Well, the companies, they are our friends, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't want you there anymore, okay? You guys are not the real Labour Party. They did an illegitimate, undemocratic coup of the Labour Party. It was awful. Still, I recommend you check out the Al Jazeera documentary if you want to learn more. It was awful what they did, and I believe that they should be punished. For sure. This was not done in a rightful manner. So, anyways, let me round out the video with saying that. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you guys will actually take a little bit of my message with you and remember that the Labour Party might not be as morally good as I actually thought it was when I initially made my first video on the Labour Party. Check it out. And yeah, well, we need to remember this. This is really bad if we let some of these more right wing of the Labour Party take over, because they won't make the changes that are necessary for the United Kingdom or for the world as a whole. Do not let the right wingers take control of the leftist movement, because every time that has happened, the left has struggled to actually get together a real fighting stand. So, see you all in the next one.